Judge suspended by state after alleged dirty panties theft. I'm John Lasota. It's April 4th, 2018. You're in the garage. With me tonight, Walt Campos. Say hello, Walt.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Thaddeus Smith.
What's going on?
So, this is Suffolk County, Long Island. It's the second richest county in the country, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the judge was suspended after he was accused of stealing his neighbor's dirty panties. Yeah, a 23-year-old neighbor heard a noise and saw a guy that looked like the judge run off. He was digging through her hamper, and he was later found carrying multiple soiled female undergarments.
Yes.
Charged with second-degree burglary. What was the dude walking around with him still? Why was...
Yeah. Maybe he couldn't go home right away. Maybe his wife was home.
Right, she was in the living room, right?
You know, in his pocket. He's walking down the street, and like somebody comes in, he just sniffs in there and go, "Oh, afternoon."
It's like a Ben Stiller movie. His wife's in the living room, and his mother-in-law's in the kitchen, so he can't get through either door.
Oh man, I love how they qualified it too, like as soiled women undergarments, and it's like,
my first thought is, what is it soiled with?
Yeah, exactly. Like, are we using the word soiled as in they were like from a hamper, like not brand new, kind of like, or are we saying like there were shit stains on it?
Right? Is there right? Was it shit stains? Was fucking discharge?
Yeah.
You
was it a certain time of maybe a certain month?
Right. Was it right? Was it mess? Was it gore in there?
Yeah. And maybe that's his thing. And maybe
did she get dry hump? Did the guy fucking shot on her panties?
Mm-hmm.
They were soiled. Which side?
Which side? Is it front, or back? Because that makes a difference.
I mean, is there a little shit and blood in there?
Because that's a different flavor.
All of them, yes. Different aromas on the scale. It's kind of like, like you have Roy G. Biv.
Well,
right?
And that's another thing. That's another thing too, right? It's not just it's multidimensional because it's not just what it's soiled with, but what's the smell.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's wet. Okay, it's wet. It's not filmy. It's just wet. But it smells like cheese.
Moist.
That's when you need a connoisseur. Like a Norm type from Cheers. You need a guy like that, but with undergarments to be able to figure out, and tell you what each smell is.
Yeah, well, and that's each smell is important. It's an important factor because, like, I mean, she's not wearing all 5 panties on the same day, so like that's like a few days worth of panties in there, right? Are they all soiled with the same thing? Like, did she have a dirty ass all week?
Well, maybe one day was a workout day.
Right?
Maybe
It's
one day
a little
was a Taco
sweat
Bell day.
Yeah. Taco Bell days.
Or a right before the show semi-warm diner food day.
Right.
Like an idiot.
Like some schmucks we know.
Yeah, some fucking asshole.
Is that why he needed so many pairs? Because it was like a variety. It was like the variety pack.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Or did he just go in for a handful and be like, yeah, I get what I get?
He's one of those guys that he goes into the store and he likes a shirt, so he buys one of every color.
This shall be my Thursday shirt.
So now that's another element. So now maybe he wanted to wear them.
Oh, man, he wanted to wear her soiled panties. He wanted to feel what it was like to be her through the mess in her pants.
Yeah, that's an extra element now to the whole thing.
That's just nasty. But that does lead us to the next one. Nasty, moist things going on down there. Man has the world's worst super-gonorrhea. It's not just super-gonorrhea. He is the worst super-gonorrhea.
No. Yeah. This guy didn't catch gonorrhea. This guy didn't even catch super-gonorrhea, which they had to fucking make up a term for really fucking bad gonorrhea.
It's super fucking gonorrhea.
Right? Because this dude's gonorrhea, it takes a few pills, it's gone in a few months, versus this guy's like, Walt, John, in editing, you gotta go back. You gotta blur out those nips.
Super gonorrhea.
Super gonorrhea.
No, there it is. Now we know how it happens. If he has the worst, would that be mega gonorrhea?
Mega super gonorrhea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what comes on the scale, but this guy, of course, this was in England, but he caught it in Southeast
Also, we gotta
Asia.
use the metric system.
Right. Exactly. Right. So mega, it might be a different scale because they use different words over there, or at least they spell them with a U's.
Like is it mega in pounds or mega in dollars?
But apparently Southeast Asia has a thing going on with super gonorrhea. I mean, he has the worst super gonorrhea, but they have a super gonorrhea thing going on over there. But now they're trying to find anyone he's had sex with, so to see if they can stop spreading it. But the medication that they use to make normal gonorrhea go away isn't making a dent. So they can't cure this guy. That's what kind of gonorrhea it is. It's the gift that keeps giving.
This is like fucking Outbreak, but for gonorrhea.
Right. You want to hear something fucked up? That stat in there, this disturbing stat. This is the main thing that I think I take from this story. Gonorrhea affects 1 in every 10 straight men, but it affects 3 out of every 4 women and gay men. So, like, if you're taking a cock, you have a 3 in 4 chances of getting gonorrhea.
It's because we guys are like this. That's why.
All right, so I got gonorrhea, right? But I don't want to have just any gonorrhea, right? So I add some fucking chemicals and some bullshit, and I start fucking around. I make super gonorrhea.
Hey,
I'm famous.
If you're gonna have gonorrhea, might as well see super gonorrhea.
Shit, mega super gonorrhea.
Go big or go home. The worst super gonorrhea. Why wouldn't you? Although you're infamous.
Do you want to be fucking average Joe Schmo fucking gonorrhea, or do you want to be super mega best in the world, worst ever?
It's like a vampire, It's like a vampire. He's the king of the gonorrhea, and everyone else comes from him. Like at some point, anybody who has super gonorrhea, you're welcome. They came from him.
Yeah. He's like the alpha strain.
Right.
Yeah.
King of all gonorrheas. That's fucking horrible.
There's no antibiotic that can be made.
It doesn't kill. The antibiotics don't work. He's got to use bleach.
Gallon of bleach a day.
It's really kind of disturbing that 3 every 4 women have gonorrhea.
Yeah. Right. I guess it's because it's one of those things like almost everybody can have it, but it doesn't necessarily activate unless conditions are made or something like that, right?
Well, I mean, it's probably because there's a lot of dirty people all over the world.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean there's 3 out of 4 here. Southeast Asia, you go down there, apparently you bring it home with your luggage.
Yeah.
It's a parting gift. It's a souvenir.
Did you bring home any fruit, open food, gonorrhea, or T-shirts?
Wait a minute. What kind of gonorrhea are we talking about? Regular?
Well, any gonorrhea, from mild to super mega.
Have you really seen? I mean, what about the worst gonorrhea? I don't see that on your list.
There's no checkbox for me, bud.
Super unleaded gonorrhea.
None of the above. Horrible. Moving on. So you like this one, Thaddeus? The Chicago man was arrested for slapping 25 bitches.
Because
he was tired of bitches.
Tired of bitches.
He was tired of bitches.
Aren't we all?
The first thing immediately that popped into my head was, remember the old Chappelle show?
Of course.
Yeah. So he had Wayne Brady on one time, and he does, so he does skits with some of the like famous people that he has as guests or whatever. And so it's Wayne Brady as himself, but there's like a dark side of Wayne Brady that you never see, and he's actually a fucking pimp. And so he's in the car and stuff, and finally Davis realizing that shit's going down. He doesn't want to, and it's fucking Wayne Brady gets all pissed off. He's like, does Wayne Brady have to smack a bitch? And it's fucking the first thing I thought of when I read this fucking story. I gotta smack a hoe. Why? Because I'm sick of hoes.
Well, apparently must have been. He got drunk and walked down the block slapping the dog shit out of every bitch he approached.
I imagine, and now obviously, disclaimer, this is wrong, okay? But fantastically in my mind, I imagine that it's like as he's walking down the street and it's just like out of nowhere, full-handed, like, right? And it's like, 1! Think about 2! And he's fucking counting it off as he's going down the fucking rock. You get 2 girls together, maybe, like, also 2. Was there any, like, combos? Did he ever have, like, 2 girls next to each other with one swing? Does he get both?
He got stopped because he tried to slap a heavy woman and she wasn't having it.
Probably got his ass kicked.
Yeah, probably some big bitch fucked him up. So first she fucked him up and then the cops grabbed him.
Son, what were you doing?
Well, I mean, they did ask him. He gave a statement. His statement was, "They call me Captain Smackaho. Sometimes bitches do stupid shit and gotta get smacked." A bitch could be a male nowadays. There's a lot of them too. I mean, I can't say that he's wrong. There's a lot to be said for his reasoning.
There is something valiant about his belief in his cause.
Well, but he's not wrong though. I mean, sometimes bitches do stupid shit, and I don't know if you gotta smack them, but sometimes they do. I mean,
but you know what?
Sometimes you want to.
He is wrong if he doesn't know the woman. If he knows the woman, if he's met the woman before, then he knows then that woman is a bitch.
He's got a better idea.
Then he's got a better idea.
I mean,
but if he doesn't know her,
if he said you deserve that shit, and he knew her, she might have deserved that shit. If he doesn't know her, he says you deserve that shit, then he's just have a hatred issue.
Okay. So now he goes home, makes a list. It's a smack a hoe list, right? And lists everybody. And then goes out and finds each one of them and smacks them. Then, it's almost like Batman, right?
It's called a plan.
Vigilante in the night smacking a hose.
Absolutely.
If he doesn't know him, then yeah, it's kind of like you're just wandering around smacking.
Yeah, I mean, is that a crime? I mean, I guess it's a crime.
Is it a crime to go around smacking people in the face, going "smack a hoe"? I mean, like,
actually, I think you should be allowed to get away with it if you raise your hand like a wrestling move. You raise your hand and yell "smack a hoe," and then you smacked her, right?
Like the choke slam, like when they get ready for the choke slam.
That's kind of like if you don't get if you have all this time to get out of the way and you don't get away, then who's really
deserve it? Who's really it's true.
Then it's just performance art.
There should be a rule that if you're like in the street randomly walk up, smack a hoe. I mean, if somebody did that in front of you and you're still within arm reach of them, I mean, what's the best case scenario that could come out from that?
Gee, I wonder what he's going to do next. Smack a hoe!
That's fucking horrible, man.
Oh my god. Yeah. So so that advice to all you vigilante smack-a-hoes wannabes. You got to put in the work. Otherwise, you're just smacking bitches in the face, and that is
right. Then you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna lock you up.
And you should get punched in the face.
Right. Well, if you're gonna do
a big woman that wouldn't have your shit,
that she fucked him up,
and I would have no problem with it, and I would congratulate her.
Well, it's true. I mean, like if you're Captain Smackaho, right, and you get into it, and she takes you down. You fucked up. You fucking smacked the wrong home.
Yeah.
Now you're the bitch.
And sometimes a bitch needs to get smacked.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes there's a lot of men that are bitches too. It's true.
And sometimes they're even dogs.
Wow.
Yeah, but then that gets into like bestiality, and that gets weird.
Well, that's that actually. I mean, that takes place in
that's
Scotland
wrong.
a lot, apparently.
What, bestiality or smacking dogs?
Oh no. Well, I mean,
Both.
It seems like we've had 3 or 4 reports on this show so far where somebody in Scotland was banging a dog and taping it. I mean, maybe it was only one time, but I remember it like 4.
All right, maybe we did one story, but I gotta feel like there was more I read.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, there's some weird shit going on in England, like this one right here. A mom blends her placenta into a smoothie and feeds it to the family.
See, it's one thing because right, supposedly the placenta is actually very good for you or something, right? Isn't there like a legit thing about cutting it up and cooking it and eating it or something?
Apparently, I don't know. Like she paid $42 for the smoothies, and then another $210 to have it grounded to pills, right? And so she gave it to her husbands and kids. But she was saying that, you know, she tasted like berries. It gave her a boost of energy. She had better sleep, enhanced her mood, and it helped her with recovery after birthing. She had a kid, and she recovered a lot quicker.
Yes.
So I mean, the benefits of feeding the placenta to everyone in your family is obvious.
Now, did they know? Did the family know?
I mean, I don't know. How do you broach that subject? So, honey, do you want to have a placenta shake?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like if you're like, hey, I've been doing this thing. I know it sounds weird, but I haven't been having placenta shakes. Not my own, because that would be weird.
Bullshit. She said that it'd be bullshit though, because according to her, it was a dream of hers to do this, and she missed the opportunity with the first 2 kids. But this was her dream, was to feed her whole family placenta shakes.
See, the more and more you go into this story, and this is why I feel like I need to know. It sounds like she did it behind their backs, and then that seems wrong.
But it also sounds like she's done it before. Like, yes. I've had placenta shakes. I enjoyed them so much. My dream is to share placenta shakes with my family.
Yeah,
like I've had other people's placenta shakes, and they're delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about her.
Yeah, it sounds like mom is getting all weird and sneaky and trying to fucking like when you try and give the kids something and you mash up the cauliflower and you're like, it's mashed potatoes, eat it.
Why is it red and bleeding?
And smell like your vagina.
Oh, but you know what though? She might not have had it. She could have fucking thrown it on the table and said, "This is what placenta shake, and you're gonna eat it."
Yeah. Smack a hoe!
Placenta hoe!
Like, you know what it's like to be married, and like, and is that one of those things that you're the asshole husband if you don't go along with it? Everybody's all my friends, their husbands are eating their placentas.
Yeah.
You're always the asshole husband if you don't go along with anything.
But it's true. But it's true. But like, is it one of those situations? Do you put your foot down on that, or you like, all right, give me the fucking placenta shake? It's like kale. Superfoods.
Yeah, there's something. You know what? I would probably do it. I would probably be like, all right, I'll try it.
I don't know if I would.
If that shit fucking tastes like I think placenta would taste, then that shit's fucking not happening.
It's got to be like sucking in a bag of fucking pennies.
Yeah, I'm imagining like a coppery, irony.
Only there's gonna be gore there. It's gonna be like sucking on watermelon that tastes like a bag of pennies.
Now, obviously, I'm sure that she's not just like hacking a a chunk off and throwing it in the blender and then pour it in the glass. I mean,
like
I'm sure they process it and it doesn't taste like fucking raw flesh of
like a native eating a buffalo heart.
Or you just gotta like tear through it eventually.
Horrible.
Like when you get that like when you ask for rare and you get undercooked and you're just like, I already paid for it.
Can't send it back. They're gonna jerk off in it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm lucky if you didn't jerk off on it the first time. Yeah, it's in a rare.
Isn't that how it got there in the first place? Placenta?
And that's how you get super gonorrhea. That's how he fucking spreads.
Well, I mean, if you eat placenta in Southeast Asia, you're probably getting something.
Yeah,
that's worse than diner food.
It's just the math, people. It has nothing to do. We're not saying anything about the region. There's just some statistical evidence.
3 out of 4.
That's worldwide.
Regional.
That's crazy. 3 out of 4 women have fucking gonorrhea.
Yeah. So I'm all right if this woman is a little kooky and she thinks it's the brand new, flavor of the month. Because look at all the fucking diet fads and juicing cleanses and bullshits that fucking people do, and it's stupid. Whatever. She's kooky. She got it. And it's one thing if you want to broach your family and you're like, guys, I want you to be healthy and this is making me feel great. Try it for me. And it's one thing if you do that. It's another thing if you're like, hey, here, have a smoothie. You're like, what is it? You're like, yeah, strawberry banana. I
guess. I mean, if it makes them feel better and they're actually performing better, is it really terrible not to tell them?
Yes.
I mean, dude, what's a placenta between married people?
A placenta. It's still a fucking placenta. It's still,
I mean, all I know is that in Scotland, I mean, she's from England. They have all the dog fuckers in Scotland there. Like they eat stomach stuffed with meat or some shit like that.
The haggis? Yeah.
So, like, if you could eat stomach stuffed with meat, that's like a delicacy where you're from.
Yeah, and some people eat Rocky Mountain oysters. Fucking bull.
It's true.
I don't. That's not me.
No. Yeah, you would. It's not always the bull who wins.
Don't get me wrong. I'd probably try anything once, maybe.
Huh.
But I already know that like there's certain textures and flavors and this and that just doesn't happen, man. It's not gonna happen. And I believe that fucking placenta might be one of them.
It could be chewy. What if they fry it up? It's like calamari. You fry it up.
Like
and
calamari
it's like a ring. You could cut it in rings.
Mm-hmm.
Chew on it for days.
And then you make it cute. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's plenty of fun things you could do with placenta, I'm sure.
Grilled placenta.
Right, do a slow roast, right? Put it in a slow cooker or crock pot.
Crock pot, yeah, nice.
Pulled placenta.
Pulled placenta.
Pulled placenta.
Placenta stew. I don't know, man. Horrible. So, speaking of bloody rituals, Easter just passed.
Did you fucking kill another bunny?
Yeah, well, I mean, some people don't celebrate Easter, at least they're not happy about it anyway. A woman was arrested in Mansfield, Ohio for making lewd comments to the Easter Bunny.
So now,
comments.
Lewd, right? Now, this could go one of two ways. She could be over there like, fuck you, Easter Bunny, I know you're not real.
Well, I like the Santa Claus one.
Yeah.
No. She made the comments while taking the pictures. See, they don't tell you anything about what she's or like the whole action of it. They said that she was taking a picture. Stories. Did she so she was taking a picture with the Easter Bunny. So this drunken fucking old lady sits on this guy's lap. She probably grabbed his cock and said, "I want to suck your cock, your bunny."
Yes. Cock. See, that's what I think when I think lewd.
She told him she fucking grabbed his junk and leaned in and whispered, "Nail me in the bunny suit.
I want to suck your furry little balls, you cute little bastard."
And unfortunately, underneath the suit was a chick.
I hear you fuck like rabbits.
If she had any class, it would probably be something along the lines of, why don't we go on an Easter egg hunt and find my ovaries?
Hey, you.
That's
You have Easter egg hunts. I have Easter egg cunts. Fuck me.
Fuck me, man. We can't post these shows. We're gonna get fucking murdered. Holy fuck! But
what's got two thumbs and wants to get fucked in the ass by a bunny?
This cat.
Holy fuck! Oh man, it's really bad radio when you just have a couple of buffoons laughing over stupid shit. But God, I don't care.
I want to put your carrot in my mouth. Your dick. That's what I meant by carrot. Your dick. I want to put your dick in my mouth. That's what I meant by it.
Holy fuck!
Can you understand me? Or can rabbits hear me?
I really don't see how it's much different though than all the teachers getting arrested for nailing 13-year-old boys in the classroom
and acting like the boy is the victim, right?
All she did is make the comment. She just told him she wanted to suck his buddy balls.
She met this dude at the bar, right? And he's like, "Yeah, I'm working the Easter booth tomorrow." So she's like, "Oh, I want to get fucked by this guy." So she goes and sits and thinks it's him in the fucking costume. Says all this shit. Turns out he got his shift wrong, and Marlene was working.
Fucking Marlene.
She's always got a fucking cock block.
I mean, now nobody's getting laid anywhere.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Happy Easter to you too, Marlene.
Oh, Walt, you'll like this one. Nipple stickers. They're the new glitter boobs.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, it's the new thing going around apparently this year. This year's fashion trend is to wear see-through T-shirts with stickers on your nipples. I'm all for it. I don't understand what the problem is.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's fighting this?
And they're not doing it for us. They're doing it for each other. They want to show each other
and for themselves. Then the glitter boobs thing, same thing. It wasn't about like, "Ooh, hey, look at my nipple." It's like, "Hey, look what I can do."
I'm all for it, man. Hey, be free.
Beautiful. Free the nipple. That's what I say.
Right. If they want to throw those things around. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen that on campus yet. I'm glad I haven't though. That would not be good. That ain't cool. You can't, there does have to be some kind of restraint. You just can't have women walking around with their boobs hanging out, covered nothing but with like a little Band-Aid on their nipple or something.
Yeah.
Because there'll be riots.
And it's not because we don't want them walking around with it. It's just we don't want to all walk around with fucking boners all day.
In Vegas, right? There's a law in Vegas. You can have totally nude, right? But you can't serve alcohol at a totally nude strip club. Mm-hmm. If they serve alcohol, they have to have, they have to have bottoms on, they have to have panties on.
Yep.
Because dudes get drunk and they see pussy.
Mm-hmm.
And they lose their shit. They lose their minds. They smell pussy. They lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
Even though you're still going to smell that, I would see what the fucking little bit of cloth is stopping you from smelling it. But apparently, if
it's the stop sign. It's universal.
It's a technicality.
It's, right. Because there's something in the way. I can't go through that barrier.
Yeah. It's the red object that says stop. Don't do this or you will get in trouble.
Yeah, but that's real shit, though. That's not even a joke. That's real.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Crazy shit.
Because we are animals. We are, dude, if any women are brave enough to still fucking watch this show, we are fucking animals. That's all we fucking are. We only fucking, even the fucking polite ones. I'm not just talking about like scumbags that want to fuck you. Like the polite guy that holds the door open for you. It's because secretly somewhere in the back of his head, he's like, "Oh, she's going to turn around and be like, yo, you held that door for me. I want to suck your dick." somewhere
in every
back.
guy's mind, every scene is a possible porn scene.
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
That there's a reason why porn is made that way, because that's what we think. We're gonna walk into the room. Oh, I heard that you were coming.
It's the reason why the POV and the reality genre is so fucking popular. You know, no one needs like the theatrical, 15-minute setups and stupid shit like that. You know.
Well, though, I think those are chicks writing porn, but it's a 15-minute setup. Dudes don't write porn, but there's a setup at all. They walk into the room. Oh, hi, Johnny. Would you like some help with that?
Yeah.
Why,
Cool.
yes. Yes, I would. Yes. Anyway, a man, so go from one end to the other end. A man died from too much anti-diarrhea medication.
See, now this goes back. This made me think of the dude. What was it? I always forget his name. The dude in prison that refused to fucking shit in prison with the drugs.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Right?
Right. But this is an overdose of loperamide, whatever the fuck it is. It's Imodium.
Yeah, I was gonna say too much Imodium AD, right?
Somebody told me that once, and I thought they were fucking around. I thought it was a joke, but apparently, yeah. I was just like, thank fuck it wasn't Pepto-Bismol, because I like that shit. I drink it like it's a wintergreen fruit punch, like a wintergreen milkshake. It's delicious. Put it in the freezer, get a little cold.
Shaking it. What is that? Was that an energy drink? A sports drink? Nah,
it's nice.
Pepto-Bismol.
Drink that shit, you get in the zone. You're on. You're not gonna worry about nothing.
Nope.
For 3 days.
I just remember it being so fucking disgusting back in the day. Like when we were kids.
Pepto, it's the best.
Yeah,
I love it.
Back in the day, I thought it was so disgusting.
I drink it with my coffee.
Your coffee makes me shit, but I like it, so I pour some Pepto in it, swish it around, drink it down, no problems. Balances out.
That's fucking horrible, though. Like, how bad was this guy's diarrhea?
Yeah. And did he not read a label?
Well,
just the more he drinks, the quicker it happens.
But all I can tell you is some people will take that and they'll learn a lesson from that. They'll say sometimes, diarrhea isn't so bad. Like the guy who smeared shit all over the number 2 train in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I still don't fucking get this shit, man.
Well, apparently a lot of people got some of his shit.
Yes. Like, what drives you to the point where you get so angry that you want to, like, grab your own shit into your hand, or fucking reach into the toilet, whatever at what point did your life get to the point where you want to, and you just like? Well,
he smeared shit all over 2 train cars, though. So, like,
he's got that.
What was this fucker? Like, I don't know. Like, is it really fair? Maybe he had explosive diarrhea. Maybe he had, like, haven't shat in like a week and he had explosive diarrhea. Because how do you shit all over 2 train cars? That's a lot, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
They're saying, "Oh, this sick bastard." What if he was just would you make fun of handicapped person that way?
Sick.
What if he had some IBS from hell? What if he had super untreatable super IBS, like super-gonorrhea, the worst super IBS ever, and his asshole just exploded, and he tried to run off the train. He ran between cars, and his asshole exploded out there. The next one,
and it was just splattering. It was like splattering out of his pants.
Out of his plants, it was fucking everywhere, man. It was fucking coming through with, like, he blew a hole in his fucking ass, blew a hole in his pants, and it's fucking shit spraying everywhere. The fucking super uncurable mega super IBS
shooting everywhere, like a wet dog when they shake, and but
it's shit, right?
Yeah, and it's just everywhere.
It's fucking all over the fucking. Looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. Horrible. But they took the train out of service right away.
I should hope
Fuck,
so.
really? Shocking.
Yo, no, because I've been on the train, man. I've been on the fucking A train where there were fucking dudes with the pile of shit. They'd be sitting on the seat and a pile of shit under them, like runny shit.
Oh,
And fucking half the people are on the other side of that car. They're still in the car riding home.
Yeah. Everybody's all bunched up at one end, and there's one dude sitting there,
fucking covered in
on
shit.
the train, and you're like, "Fuck, what did this guy do?"
Yep. You know, you see, oh, there's nobody over here. You know, I'm gonna get a seat. Oh, there's nobody on that train car. You went over there, then you find out why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you walk in and be like, "Oh, who shit them? Oh, the fucking guy by himself. God damn it!
Fuck, he's rubbing himself in there again.
Yeah. He's smearing it on his balls.
Horrible."
Yeah, I see those people. Like, I get it. You got to get home, but like, if you're brave. If you're especially the outer layer, those are the fucking like the defenders. Like there should be on that train. There should be fucking shields on like in the where they have those advertisements. It should be a fucking drop down, and you pull out a shield and you fucking stand there because that outer defense at any point in time he could just fucking fling that shit.
He can get up and run into the crowd.
Yeah, and who's fucking getting hit first? You.
Well, if he pinballs off of everybody covered in shit.
Yeah.
Fucking nasty, man. And would it be like a sponge? You know, it's got the shit sopped up in there, and then when he bumps into you, he
takes off his underwear and just starts fucking swinging around his head
like a helicopter,
and it's just and just shit's flying off in every fucking direction.
It's like,
and the only fucking person that's safe is the one that's on the one seater by the conductor's thing, and there's a mob of people above them, and they just hunkered down. Protect the king.
Oh, nasty shit, man. Literally
blackens the sky.
Yeah, so I don't know. We have a couple more stories, but I don't know how far I want to go on them.
It's up to you, brother.
The In-N-Out one is interesting because it's funny.
Go for it.
I mean, it's a good idea. The guy is posing. I mean, I don't know how smart an idea it is. The guy's posing as the CEO of In-N-Out Burger and walking into In-N-Out Burger is posing as the CEO and starting fights with people and taking food out of customers' hands and starting fights with the employees, and then taking food out of the customers' hands and fucking throwing a fit. And then they're recording it though and posting it on YouTube.
And apparently, it's like I guess some kind of like prank YouTube channel or something, right?
Yeah, they go inside the name Troll Munchies.
Yeah.
So they got to be stoners to call it Munchies.
Mm-hmm.
But
maybe onto something, Scooby Doo.
Yeah, could be. So the vice president of In-N-Out Burger says we have recently seen an increase in visitors who are not customers, but instead intentionally disruptive, then try to promote themselves on social media.
Yeah.
That's another one of those things, fucking smack a ho,
Yeah.
If I'm sitting there eating a burger, you come in and fuck with me, you're gonna get hit.
Yes. It's like I you know what? Even if I remember the name, I probably shouldn't even fucking say it. I don't want to promote them. But the kids that walk around, like the white kids, and they go into like black neighborhoods and like fucking smack a phone out of somebody or fucking just say stupid shit to people, and then they run away. Like the guys are like ready to fucking hit them. Like, just a prank, bro. Just a prank, bro. Just the camera, prank, bro. Prank, bro. Like, every video I watch of theirs, I wait for the one where one of them just fucking really gets nailed.
Like, I don't know the people you're talking about, but because I don't know, I can't, whatever. But they wouldn't show you that video anyway. That video would never go up. It might exist. There might be several of them, and they're not going to put that up.
I root for them getting nailed.
That is how people get stabbed with forks, with like sporks, though. Like that's how a plastic fork gets lodged into a piece of skin, and they have to go to the hospital for some kind of infection.
Yeah, and they get super-gonorrhea.
Maybe that's how it starts.
Fucking patient zero, dick.
Like you come up, I'm eating my fucking burger, and you come up and fucking too close to me, and you can get fucking spork right through your fucking jeans, right through your fucking skinny jeans.
It's a prank, bro.
Just prank, bro. Oh, my cock hole. I got fucking spork up there.
And I'd fucking twist it too, so like the little triangle piece breaks off in there.
Right.
Like in your dick hole. I'd fucking
right in your dick hole.
I'm fucking clenching right now just thinking of fucking that plastic triangle in your dick hole.
That would fucking a little bit, right?
Oh, that's
things got really uncomfortable there.
I imagine that is probably for a male the worst thought I could possibly have of what some kind of feeling is outside of just like being shot or like imagine a plastic triangle broken off in your dick hole.
There's a torture device. I think it's called the pear or some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. That it's closed, right? And they put it up your asshole. Okay. And they turn a crank and it opens.
It's supposed to open.
Yeah, and fucking rips your shit up, right? And I think they do have one for your dick hole. You fucking put like a metal piece. It's probably like a fucking needle nose plier.
Nope.
You know, like a 3-prong needle nose plier. They put it in your dick hole and they fucking open it and stretch that shit open.
No. I'm turtling right now.
Yeah, if anybody's watching the video, they understand. They see what's.
I'm physically uncomfortable thinking about that.
Yeah,
honestly,
and
this is not a joke. This isn't a bit, but like literally thinking of some. I just did it again. Literally thinking of something in my dick hole makes me fucking like with the Kegels, right? Makes me fucking Kegel.
This whole show went to a dark, uncomfortable place.
That's what happens with super-gonorrhea, though. I mean, it's not all peaches and cream.
Well, there's some cream. There's definitely some discharge.
Yeah. It just doesn't smell like peaches.
Yeah, isn't that part of the?
Unless peaches is a dirty whore that smells, then yes.
Yeah, that's just one of the things that's crazy about that gonorrhea. It has no recognizable symptoms, right? But it can cause painful pissing and greenish, yellowish discharge. So if you like, the thing is, like, all I know, I forget the fucking guy's name, but the biology teacher, that fucking everything had a cheese strip. Everything. If you have a cheese strip, if you fucking piss and greenish, yellowish pus comes out of your dick, you got something.
Yeah. That isn't one of those, that was weird. Oh, yeah. Wait, if it happens again.
Right. It's not, I don't know. What's it smell like? You know? No, maybe that's what the panties were soiled with. Maybe that's what the panties were soiled with. A fucking cheese strip.
Gonorrhea.
Fucking super gonorrhea. That's how it spreads. Fucking dudes run around fucking backyards, run around with fucking panties soiled with fucking super gonorrhea.
Yes. The mastermind.
Yeah, he gives that to his wife. She puts it on. Spreads the super gonorrhea.
Hey, honey, you got your new panties.
Ugh. Scratch and sniff.
That's how he got caught. He was like,
I still
huddled in some bushes. Fucking.
Like, really, it's like a Ben Stiller movie, because how do you get caught? Like, you got, like, the cops don't just show up. Oh, yeah, there's another panty burglar. Well, we got to get there now.
Yeah.
They're going to take their time for the panty burglar.
Yeah. And by calling her a neighbor, this doesn't seem like he was in like a random neighborhood and like, so he had a long walk home or something. Although it seems like it was relatively close by.
He fucked up. Yeah, right. Exactly right. It wasn't like the cops intercepted him on the way.
Yeah.
He lived next door. What the fuck were you doing?
Unless it was something weird. Like the cop just happened to be there, rolling around. It's like, hey, Judge, how's it going? All right. And he goes to shake his hand. He pulls his hand out of his pocket and like,
oh, panties. How'd those get there?
Like one G string actually got stuck on his pinky, so it's just kind of dangling there as he extended his hand. Judge, what are you doing with these? Or wait, are those soiled?
Did he brazenly just go in there and then just go back and sit on his porch with them?
Just sitting on the front step, sniffing each fucking panty while his wife is like throwing his shit out of the fucking second story window.
He had a mug of warm water and he was making tea.
It's just like a placenta shake.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The health benefits are outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
You'll live forever.
It's the green tea you got to watch out for, though.
Yeah, don't drink the yellow tea.
Although
The red tea?
Is the brown one really that much better?
Oh, nutty.
It's a bit nutty.
That's horrible.
Excuse me.
Well, at least when people think that we have problems, I'm not in it alone.
It's a community.
And somehow we still ended up talking about dicks again.
You know, happens.
I think Thaddeus brought it up this time, though. Wait, maybe
In fairness, it probably was.
Maybe I did the spork of the dick hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Now, what if this guy, too, goes around with sporks dipped in the super-gonorrhea juice he's made, and he's stabbing people in the dick hole, breaking off the tips?
What if he's getting a bad rap? Maybe he's going with fucking spork tips dipped in alcohol, and he's scraping the fucking super-gonorrhea out.
He's trying to help.
Right, he's scraping it. He's getting a good... It's like a fucking nacho.
Mm-hmm. Getting that last bit of guacamole, sour cream up.
Yep. Let me get the last guacamole out of there.
Oh.
Guac and sour cream. Guac and sour cream. How the refried beans get there?
Chipotle, anyone?
No, that's a salad region you just got into. You went past the dick hole there. Sir, I think you have alternative motives. Ulterior. You know, alternative, whatever.
Oh, it's all dick holes and assholes to me.
Yep. And glitter nipples.
As long as somebody brings glitter nipples.
What if he now, right? So now it goes on. Now glitter dicks becomes a thing. And the mastermind is dipping the brushes that you use to put the glitter on your dick, dipping that shit in gonorrhea.
Well, I mean,
only one glitter dicks,
but only 1 in 10 dudes has gonorrhea.
Well, he dips it in the gonorrhea juice, and now he starts giving more dudes it.
I don't know. I don't know if the statistics back up your argument.
Look, John, some people just want to watch the world burn. Okay. In a fucking green heap of gonorrhea.
Actually, funny enough, The Dark Knight was on before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part where fucking the Joker is talking to what's his face, Harvey Dent in the hospital, right?
Yes.
And the shit that he says, like I just watched it like an hour ago, whatever fucking it was, but the shit that he says to him, he's like, it applies to everything that goes on. Goes on out there right now. We anything that gets the nukes coverage, right? It's like something to the effect of a gangbanger gets shot, or 9 soldiers fucking go down in a plane crash, and nobody bats an eye.
Yep,
because it's expected. It's normal.
It's all part of the plan.
But it's all part of the plan. But one little mayor gets killed. And everybody loses their minds.
Yep.
It's true, and it's chaos. I'm an agent of chaos, but you know what? Chaos is fair.
Yep.
People are losing their minds, and they would rather have chaos because chaos is fair. It's random.
Chaos is comfortable.
I don't know how comfortable it is, but if you're not getting nothing, already from the system. Chaos, you have better chance of getting something from chaos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people live in chaos, right? These days, right? That's the norm now.
That's what it is. See, I'm not gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that conversation probably either next week or maybe depending when we're a little bit light.
Okay,
I'm not gonna do it now because we're an hour in.
Sure,
and that is like a fucking. You could have a whole show on that. You could have an hour show on that easy, just on that life is chaos.
Musings of the mind. with John Lasoda.
Well, I don't know if anybody wants to muse with me. That's not a good idea.
A little known fact in the movie, right? Harvey Dent, he gets fucked up with it's super gonorrhea juice on the floor.
That's what happens. That's what I mean. You think you're gonna get a super gonorrhea on your face and not fucking have to suffer the consequences.
I love too this is a stupid aside, the artistic decision, I guess, to make it so that like almost all of his eye socket fucking melted away too, and his eyeball is literally just almost ready to fucking pop out.
That's awesome.
It's just fucking there, and the way they did the flesh and stuff for Two-Face, I thought that was interesting.
That's well, I mean, that's going the extra yard. I mean, that's like, on the opposite of that is the end of the world movies. It's the end of the world, and not enough people ever die. Yeah. It's the end of the fucking world. One is things doing it the right way. If you're gonna have Harvey Dent and his face is gonna be half melted off, do it the right way. Have half of his face melted off and shit is about to fall out, where I could see the other side of his teeth when he's talking.
Yes.
Yes. Make it authentic. Make it real.
Yep. I mean, no disrespect to Tommy Lee Jones, but that was just paint on his face. Like that. He wasn't like that. Wasn't
that movie was fucking bad.
Yes. And it's terrible too, because it's like it had some like pretty decent stars in it, but it goes to show you just sometimes a shitty movie, no matter who you put it in, is just gonna be a shitty.
That was the nipple suit.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible. But what's worse about that is that's not the worst one.
Oh, the Val Kilmer one, right?
Yeah. No, that is the Val Kilmer one. That is the Val Kilmer one with Tommy Lee Jones.
I thought that was I thought the first nipples were the Batman.
First nipples is that one. Right. Batman Robin is the second one. That doesn't. That's
okay.
Yeah. That with like I've never seen it. I've never seen the whole thing all the way through because it's so bad that I can't fucking watch it. Like you get through a scene, it's like fuck me. It's like a kids movie, and the kids think it sucks.
Yeah. And I liked Val Kilmer, but
Val Kilmer's not in there, and that's George Clooney, man.
Which fucking you keep jumping back and forth? You confusing me now.
No.
God damn it.
No. The
Clooney one was awful. Terrible.
Val Kilmer is 3. Val Kilmer with the anatomically correct with the nipples, and that's the first Chris O'Donnell one, and fucking Tommy Lee Jones is in that one, and the Riddler fucking Jim Carrey's in that.
Yeah. What Uma Thurman was Uma
Thurman's in 4. Uma Thurman is in 4. 4 is George Clooney.
Yeah, and Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
And Arnold. Michelle Pfeiffer's 2, you dick.
What about Kim Basinger?
No, she's in the one with Christian Bale.
I always forget how hot she was.
Yes. Basinger.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things like you forget how hot. I mean, she was fucking hot.
And also, well, look at what's her name? Because she was in the news again, fucking going apeshit crazy. Melrose Place and fucking everything. What's her name? Locklear? Heather Locklear.
Oh yeah. We talked about her like 3 times beating her husband.
Yeah, she was fucking smoking hot back then too.
Oh yeah. TJ Hooker days. Yeah. But she got the super gonorrhea from Tommy Lee.
Oh,
and now she went crazy. She just beats people up.
Well, because over time, super gonorrhea it spreads throughout the body. Eventually it gets to the brain.
That actually makes sense. Now it all makes sense. We were wondering what happened to Whitney Houston? Super gonorrhea makes them all crazy. 3 out of every 4 get super gonorrhea, and they go nuts. They start beating people up, fucking use a lot of cocaine.
And that's why you need Captain Smackahoe.
It's true. Without him, I mean, who's there to combat all the fucking hoes out there with super gonorrhea?
Yeah, what we're gonna learn, through our musings, is that actually he was given by one of the archangels the hand of power that smacks the gonorrhea out.
Yep. The hand of God.
And he was actually just trying to help people. I mean,
The
he went about
hand of
our
God,
way with the whole Captain Smack-a-Hoe. But I mean, his intention.
How do you call power to the hand of God? You know, to smack a hoe without calling your signal. You know, like Lionel never got to fucking whip out his fucking sword without saying the fucking Thundercat fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So you can't fucking. Yeah, I mean, come on.
And what was that word that he would yell out?
Remember smack a hoe?
Ho!
That's true.
Thundercats hoe.
Thundercats ho! See. I mean, maybe you don't have to say
ties them back
smack her. Ho.
together.
Maybe you just throw your hands up, ho, and then smack her. Maybe that's it.
It all
Just
makes
hacksaw
sense.
Jim Duggan.
Maybe he has to do it. Maybe he has to do it 3 times though. Smack her, smack her, smack her, ho! You know. It has to charge. You had to hold it up there when it charges. You know.
You gotta do the smacker, smacker, smacker,
Exactly.
smacker. Oh! The divine touch of anti-super-gonorrhea.
Yep. See,
This
that's
guy was
what
a warrior.
happens.
He's
It's
just
true. He's
misunderstood.
fighting the spread of fucking super gonorrhea everywhere.
He's a hero. Captain Smack-a-Hoe. You think he has a cape?
Absolutely.
He should. I mean, honestly, how he can't.
It's like a big S, a little A, and a big H. Right? Smack-a-Hoe.
It's
see
a
the logo
golden
now.
hand, man. It's a golden hand with a shield.
Yes.
It's a golden hand on a shield.
Because he is the protector against super gonorrhea. I like it. I like it.
It just writes itself.
You know what I mean?
Like the Iron Fist, right? He has the glowing fists and the power, right? Fuck yeah.
By the power of Grayskull, I smack the hose.
Oh shit. What was the other one that was like he I don't remember if he had a catchphrase or not, but the Thundar the Barbarian. He had that fucking glowing sword.
I don't remember if he did. He probably did because everybody has a catchphrase. You need one.
That's had to have had something, right?
That's otherwise you're just an asshole stabbing people.
Yeah, right. You're just a goddamn barbarian. You're not Thundar the Barbarian. You're just a fucking barbarian.
He's just a fucking
big fucking douchebag.
Like, who the fuck is this guy with the hairy fucking legs riding in here with this fucking half monster fucking thing, killing my wife?
Yeah. Fucking, he's got fucking big fucking monkey animal chasing around, throwing shit everywhere on the fucking train.
Fucking, I don't know who to fuck you up, but you better clean that shit out of my wagon.
Fuck yeah. You and your fucking furry boots.
Furry boots. Yeah, but there's a lot of men and bitches too. They'll get smacked too sometimes.
God damn it.
Fucking horrible.
Fucking Thundar the Barbarian. God damn it.
I wonder if this is going to make any sense whatsoever in the replay.
Probably not.
Yeah, it seems like we're just going off into fucking God knows what the fuck.
But hopefully there's somebody out there that's just as fucked up as we are, and they're laughing with us.
I was planning on posting this one, but I don't know. It might be a little too uncomfortable.
With the spork in the dick hole, that part? Was that the part?
I don't know. The whole feel and of the show just
off the rails
screams that I'm going to get fired.
John, we've seen your YouTube channel. Oh, really? That's great. That's really awesome.
No, not really. It's not
John,
really. Awesome.
John,
we're gonna have to let you go.
They're gonna take your sponsors away, John.
Horrible.
You're just gonna have to work fucking Comic-Cons like Virgil.
Brought to you by Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, with like 30 bottles of Pepto-Bismol, just fucking drinking them throughout the day.
Put it in the freezer. It's like a wintergreen milkshake.
Oh, look, there's Wayfair. They're leaving right now.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to say goodnight, fellas.
There goes Hulu.
So, final thoughts.
Don't get fucking super-gonorrhea.
Don't get super-gonorrhea. It's a good idea.
Fuck that shit. Otherwise, Captain Smack-a-Ho has to come out, and it's a whole scene. People throw shit on the subway, and it's all fucked up. Don't avoid it if you can.
Walt? I guess that's what you'd like to add, huh?
Take care of the Kinko's guy.
Well,
he left too.
He felt uncomfortable also. He's not going to be making your deliveries anymore.
No.
Because he's going to be worried he gets a fucking spork in the dick hole.
1 in 10. Right now he's counting how many dudes are in the room. Fuck. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. And maybe we'll see you soon.
Pleasure. If John doesn't get fired. But then again, if he does, then maybe we'll have more shows.
You might be seeing us a whole lot more then.